Hey guys, welcome to Series World. Today I'm going to explain a mystery thriller series called Lady Voyeur from 2023. Turn on subtitles and spoilers ahead. Miranda is lying in the bed when the nurse suddenly comes there, quickly uncuffing her hands and helping her get up so they can run from there. They quickly rush outside, carefully avoiding the couple having intercourse on the balcony. When they reach outside, the nurse tries to start the car, but it doesn't work. The noise alerts the man who is inside, so he picks up his gun and runs outside to stop them as they leave the car and run away. 2 months earlier, everyone was shocked after Zoe's death, and as the police took care of her body, Fernando came running, not knowing what was happening. He is confused by all this and asks the nearby cop about whose body they are taking away. He is left speechless when the person tells him that it is Zoe. Just then Luisa comes running in with Rafael and rushes to hug her father while Hector explains to Rafael what happened, saying they don't know any details about the murder yet, but the police are closing the building and saying no one can leave now. Miranda is standing in the corner silently watching all this when Inês approaches her, and after confirming that she was the one who found the body, they take her in for the investigation. When questioning Miranda, Inês says that she remembers her from when they bumped into each other in front of Zoe's mansion and asks her what she was doing there that day. Miranda only replies that she was going for a ride on her bike, but Inês doesn't believe her as she asks her again about what she was doing at the company where she found the body of Zoe, whose mansion she was visiting earlier. Miranda truthfully replies that she works for Hector and even reveals her relationship with Fernando. After listening to her, Inês says that she has to tell her every piece of information she has found about the company since she started working there. But Miranda replies that she doesn't know much because she only works with the security systems. Later, Miranda is going back home on her bike when she records an audio saying that after the deaths of Diana and Zoe, she is scared that Cleo will be the next, but she is determined to stop this series of deaths. When she comes back home, she is shocked to find a message written on her mirror with lipstick, saying that they know what she did. Miranda is scared by the message and starts getting memories of her childhood when she witnessed her mother getting murdered. She even gets a flashback of the time when she killed that old man. The next day at the police station, Inês is trying to find the common denominator between Zoe and Diana's murder when her partner Joka mentions that the video they received anonymously was professionally encrypted. This gives Inês an idea, as she says that the IT professional who did this is their common denominator. Meanwhile, Miranda is at Fernando's place as she tries to comfort him. Fernando is very shocked by Zoe's death and tells her how Zoe called him a few days ago, saying she was scared and wanted to leave the country, but he couldn't help her in time. Seeing his miserable state, Miranda tells him about Zoe's visit to his place when Miranda spent that night there. She says that Zoe still wanted to be with him, to which Fernando replies that he has been over her for a long time now and just wants to be with Miranda. The next day, Miranda goes to Hector's place to properly start working and bumps into Victoria, who tells her not to be sad about Zoe's death as she deserved that. Victoria leaves after that, while Gloria shows Miranda her desk and then also walks away after receiving a call from her son Lorenzo. Miranda quickly gets to work as she searches the computer for deleted files and finds a video of Cleo with Hector in bed as she mocks Diana, saying she will kill him by pleasuring him, but he will not be the only one who dies. Miranda suddenly gets a flashback of the party night but comes out of her thoughts when she notices Lucia standing on the balcony, ready to jump off the tall building. Miranda rushes to her and carefully coaxes her to get down by telling her the tragic events of her life and promising that everything will be alright. Miranda comforts her after she comes down, and when Lucia is calm, she tells Miranda about how she is getting harassed by an online friend who said that if she didn't listen to him, bad things would happen to her family. Lucia finally fell asleep after a while, and Miranda instructed Gloria not to call Hector about it, as it would be better if they told him in person. Just then Rafael comes there, and after seeing Miranda there, he starts to talk about how he is so attracted to Rita. Meanwhile, Inês visits Victoria, who shows no remorse for Zoe's death and says that she wants justice for Diana, even if she killed Fernando. Hector is infuriated when he finds out about someone harassing Lucia. Miranda tells him to calm down, promising that she will find the person who is behind this and that they will deal with him after that. She quickly gets to work as she talks with the man as Lucia and simultaneously tries to track his location. After some effort, she manages to find the location of the culprit but refuses to give it to Hector to keep him from doing something on his own and says that they will inform the police about it. In the meantime, Rita and Rafael go on another date where he confesses to his past crimes. Rita is not very fazed by this but says that she wants to take their relationship slowly, as all of her previous relationships ended because she got involved in intimacy too quickly. Inês calls Miranda, informing her that she caught the culprit red-handed as he was online at that time. After hearing the news about the culprit being caught, Miranda and Hector rush towards the station. Fernando also joins them there and complains to them about not informing him earlier, which angers Hector more as he says that Miranda doesn't call him because he is not the father of Lucia. As they are arguing outside, Inês questions the culprit, saying that they found all the evidence in his computer, so there is no way for him to escape from this. The culprit is actually the worker of Hector, who is also the father of Lucia's friend, but he refuses to accept anything in front of Inês. Later, Miranda is at her place where she records another audio, talking about how when a bad thing happens to a person, they think it will last forever. While recording the audio, she gets more flashbacks from her turbulent childhood, as she remembers her mother getting beaten and their house catching on fire. She comes out of her thoughts when she notices the activity at Cleo's place and goes there to find that they are moving her stuff because she didn't pay the rent on time. The man says that they are giving the stuff away and she can take some of it if she wants. Miranda decides to accept his offer as she comes back home with a box of Cleo's things and finds a diary there. She opens the diary in which Cleo has written that she found her family, which is crazy, but she is also very scared because they are too powerful, especially him. At Hector's place, Lucia is talking with her father as she asks him if the blackmailer also killed Diana. Hector tells him that they don't know about that, but the police are investigating and Miranda did a very good job of putting him in jail. Just then, Lucia's friend and the doorman's son comes there and try to take the blame, saying he was the one sending her messages using his father's computer. When they took him for investigation, the police couldn't find anything, as Inês informed Hector that the kid was lying to save his father, but he couldn't do that now because they had strong evidence against the man. She also tells him that the man has no connection with Diana's or Zoe's deaths. While standing there, Hector gets a message from Helena, which is the result of the DNA tests he requested she take. After leaving the station, Hector goes to visit Miranda and thanks her for helping in Lucia's case. There he reveals that Lucia is not his daughter, and after finding the results of the DNA test on Helena, she is not Fernando's daughter either. So now he doesn't know who her father is. Miranda assures him that she will keep searching and that they will find the real father of Lucia. In the police station, Inês is still focused on the cases as she finds Miranda the common denominator and wants to keep a strict eye on her. Back at Miranda's place, she is playing with Cleo's dog when she notices the movement in the apartment across from her and watches through her camera, only to find a naked man standing there. She quickly retreats when she feels the man looking at her and goes back to work on her computer. While working, she anonymously receives a video and quickly opens it. In the video, Cleo is tied to a pole as a masked man stands there. The man slowly approaches the camera, pointing at it as the words appear on the screen, saying, "You are next." Miranda notices the watch the man is wearing and is shocked to find that the man is Rafael. The story goes to 2 months later when Miranda is still running with the nurse in the forest when the man catches up to them in his car. He quickly comes out of the car when they are crossing the bridge and shoots at them. To watch more explanations of these kind of series, click on the videos on your screen and don't forget to let me know how you feel about today's video in the comments down below. And at last, thanks for watching.